In a move that has sent shockwaves through both the fashion and entertainment industries, luxury fashion house Chanel has officially announced that Chinese stars Xukai and Songyun will serve as their brand ambassadors for 2026, marking the most controversial and talked about partnership decision in the company's recent history. The announcement, made during an exclusive press conference at Chanel's headquarters in Paris yesterday evening, has already sparked intense debate among fashion critics, industry insiders, and fans worldwide. Many are calling it a game-changing moment that could redefine how luxury brands approach celebrity partnerships in the Asian market, while others question whether this unexpected pairing signals a dramatic shift in Chanel's traditional brand philosophy. But here's the twist that nobody saw coming. Industry sources reveal that this partnership almost didn't happen, with rumors suggesting that heated boardroom discussions nearly derailed the entire deal just 48 hours before the official announcement. The fashion world is buzzing with one burning question. What made Chanel's typically conservative leadership team take such a bold, unprecedented step? According to multiple sources close to the negotiations, the decision process was anything but smooth, with reports of intense internal debates and last-minute changes that kept everyone guessing until the very final moment. The revelation becomes even more intriguing when you consider this. Neither Xukai nor Songyun were originally on Chanel's shortlist for 2026 ambassadorships, making their selection all the more surprising and controversial. Fashion industry veteran and luxury brand consultant Marie Dubois expressed her shock at the announcement, stating that this partnership represents either the most brilliant strategic move Chanel has made in decades, or a risky gamble that could backfire spectacularly. Her comments reflect the divided opinion that has emerged since news of the partnership broke, with supporters praising Chanel's boldness while critics worry about the brand's direction. The timing of this announcement is particularly significant, coming just weeks after several major luxury brands face criticism for their approach to celebrity partnerships and market expansion strategies. Industry analysts suggest that Chanel's decision to partner with Xukai and Songyun may be a direct response to these recent controversies, though the brand has remained tight-lipped about their specific motivations. What makes this partnership even more remarkable is the unconventional selection process that led to Xukai and Songyun's appointment. Unlike traditional ambassador selections that typically involve months of careful consideration and market research, sources suggest that this decision was made relatively quickly, with both stars reportedly impressing Chanel executives during a series of private meetings held in Shanghai earlier this year. The entertainment industry has been equally stunned by the news, with many wondering how this partnership will impact both stars' careers and their existing brand relationships. Xukai, known for his dramatic roles and growing international fanbase, has previously maintained a relatively low profile in the fashion world, making his selection as a Chanel ambassador all the more unexpected. Similarly, Songyun's appointment has raised eyebrows among industry observers who noted that her previous fashion collaborations have been limited compared to other actresses of her caliber. However, those close to the negotiations suggest that both stars possess qualities that align perfectly with Chanel's vision for their 2026 campaigns, though specific details about these campaigns remain under wraps. The financial implications of this partnership are staggering, with industry estimates suggesting that the combined value of both ambassadorship deals could exceed $50 million over the contract period. This figure would make it one of the most expensive celebrity partnership investments in Chanel's history, underscoring the brand's confidence in their chosen ambassadors. But the money trail reveals an even more interesting story. Sources familiar with the negotiations reveal that both Xukai and Songyun's management teams drove particularly hard bargains, with discussions reportedly extending far beyond typical ambassador agreement terms. The final contracts are said to include unprecedented creative control provisions, allowing both stars significant input into campaign concepts and brand representation strategies. This level of creative involvement is virtually unheard of in traditional luxury brand partnerships, leading many to speculate that Chanel is adopting a completely new approach to celebrity collaborations. Fashion business analyst James Chun suggests that this could signal a broader industry shift toward more collaborative partnerships between brands and celebrities, particularly in the lucrative Asian markets. The reaction from Chanel's existing brand ambassadors and fashion industry peers has been mixed, with some expressing excitement about the fresh direction, while others privately voice concerns about the potential impact on the brand's established image. One unnamed fashion industry executive described the partnership as either genius or madness. There's no middle ground. The controversy deepens when considering the timing of various fashion weeks and major industry events scheduled for 2026. Industry insiders suggest that Chanel's decision to announce these ambassadorships so far in advance indicates ambitious plans for both stars' involvement in upcoming collections and campaigns. Speculation is already mounting about potential appearances at Paris Fashion Week and other major fashion events. Social media response has been explosive, with the announcement generating millions of interactions across various platforms within hours of the news breaking. Fan reactions have ranged from ecstatic celebration to confused disappointment, with many expressing surprise at the unexpected pairing. The hashtag Chanel Ambassadors 2026 has already begun trending worldwide, indicating the global interest in this partnership. What's particularly fascinating about fan reactions is the stark divide between different demographic groups. Younger fans, particularly those aged 18 to 25, have overwhelmingly embraced the partnership, viewing it as an exciting evolution of both stars' careers. However, older fashion enthusiasts have expressed more skepticism, questioning whether these selections align with Chanel's traditional brand values. The international fashion press has been equally divided in their coverage, with some publications hailing the partnership as a bold stroke of genius, while others question the strategic wisdom of the decision. Vogue's senior fashion editor described the announcement as unexpected but potentially transformative, while other publications have adopted more cautious tones in their reporting. Behind-the-scenes sources reveal that the negotiation process was far from straightforward, with multiple rounds of discussions involving not just Chanel executives, but also key stakeholders from both stars' management teams. The complexity of these negotiations reportedly stemmed from the unprecedented nature of the partnership and the need to balance various commercial and creative interests. One particularly intriguing aspect of the negotiations involved the question of exclusivity. While traditional luxury brand ambassadorships typically include strict exclusivity clauses preventing celebrities from working with competing brands, sources suggest that both Xukai and Songyun's contracts include more flexible arrangements that could allow for selective collaborations with non-competing luxury brands. This flexibility represents another departure from industry norms and has sparked discussions about whether other luxury brands might adopt similar approaches to attract high-profile ambassadors. The potential implications for the broader luxury fashion industry could be significant, particularly as competition for celebrity partnerships continues to intensify. The selection criteria that ultimately led to Xukai and Songyun's appointment remains somewhat mysterious, though sources close to Chanel suggest that both stars demonstrated qualities that resonated strongly with the brand's vision for its future direction. These qualities reportedly include not just their public profiles and fan bases, but also their personal style sensibilities and their potential for long-term brand development. Market analysts are particularly interested in how this partnership might impact Chanel's performance in key Asian markets, where both stars enjoy significant popularity. The brand's decision to invest so heavily in ambassadors with strong regional appeal suggests a strategic focus on expanding their presence in these lucrative markets, though company executives have remained relatively quiet about specific market expansion plans. The fashion photography and creative direction aspects of this partnership are already generating significant interest among industry professionals. Speculation about potential collaborations with renowned fashion photographers and creative directors has begun,